morning, wherever part of the world you're in. It could be afternoon, it could be evening. I am Laverne I.D. Conley. I'm a content creator, multi-niche, because I don't have one specialty. I'll be sharing with you life as a senior. We're in another episode, and this one is going to be a little bit harder than the other topics. You know, we cover everything from fun, hobbies, to dating, and now we're going to talk about the money. So let's see if we can help give you some solutions to budgeting, okay? So let's get into it. Let me grab my notes right here. The first thing I want to say before we do that, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And we're going to talk about budgeting and management. First of all, there are 10 tips that I'm going to share, and one is review and simplify your income sources. And if you can't do it, by all means, get help. I can recall earlier, probably about a year or two ago, about 2 years ago, I was telling my son that I was thinking about getting a money manager. Just let them receive my check and just write checks to whoever supposed to get them. He said, "Mom, you don't have to do that." He said, "Why don't you set your money up where it goes to where the bank will pay the different accounts?" But we do know that there are some people that's not internet savvy. They don't know how to log into their bank account and set up auto pay for their bills. So this is when you need to get help. So I did find out just last year about Rocket Money, and now I use Rocket Money, though I do have a couple of things still set up on my bank account that's auto pay, and it has helped so much. So I'm hoping these tips will help you. All right, back to where we started. Review and simplify income sources. List all your income, your Social Security, your pensions, annuities, saving interest, or even if you have part-time work. Then automate deposit to ensure bills being paid and reducing late fees. And that's what I was talking about, auto pay. Set up at the bank. Consider direct deposits for your Social Security or any other recurring income that you have. Okay. Number 2, track your monthly expenses. Use a simple spreadsheet, app, or notebook to track spending. Oh God, I really fail in that area. Okay. Group costs into categories of housing, healthcare, groceries, transportation, and leisure. Now, I used to have something, I had a notebook, but I'm just using this example, where I would just list everything on one side and how much on the other side, and I would date it. And maybe if you are not internet savvy, that's what you need to do now, is make a list so you can keep up with what's coming in and what's going out. All right, now let's do this. This is another weakness on my part because I just got Netflix and all these other movie channels. All right, check your local utility. Okay, identify necessary subscriptions or unused memberships and cancel them. Every so often, life as a senior, okay, brain frog. There come a time when you feel like, okay, I have all these different movie channels. Maybe I don't need all of them. Or let's say other clubs or even different social media type apps. Maybe you don't need all of them. Maybe you can consolidate and then let some of them go. That'll give you a little bit more money to blow on something else. Okay. Now let's get into utility costs. Downsize or cut utility costs. That's number 3. Evaluate if your home size and maintenance makes sense for your lifestyle. Save on utilities by using LED lighting, smart thermostats, or water savings devices. Okay? Consider those. Check your local utility for senior discounts or rebate program. Now, I can speak to that even more. If you feel like your bills are a little bit more higher than you thought they would be, call and ask, hey, if you're a member of AARP or AAA, start remembering to ask, because sometimes we have these services and we don't remember to say, hey, I'm a member of AARP or I'm a member of AAA. Do you offer a discount? Even when you go out to eat, there's certain days that certain restaurants have discount for seniors. Even the grocery stores may have a shopping hour. I mean, we have to first of all accept we are a senior and how to use the perks that come with being a senior. Okay, number 4, manage your debt wisely. Pay off high interest cards fast because they're only just going to accumulate. Consider consolidating debt or working with a nonprofit credit counselor, and it's okay to say, hey, I need some help. Avoid taking on new loans unless absolutely necessary, and that's because of the interest. Number 5, shopping smart, okay? Review your take advantage of your senior discount days, which we were just sharing. Compare prescription prices like using GoodRx. Buy store brands or generic medications when possible. That's something you can compare and talk with the pharmacy about as well as your doctor. Now let's plan the healthcare. Okay, we're getting there. Review your Medicare plan annually, doing open enrollments to ensure that it fits your need now versus when you first received it. Create a healthcare fund for dental, vision, hearing, which are sometimes not covered. Keep an emergency fund separate from healthcare savings. Good luck at that because everybody don't have it. Okay, let's talk about stretching savings. If investing, focus on low risk options like CD, treasury bonds, and balanced funds. Reinvest dividends rather than withdrawing them immediately. Avoid scams that promise guarantee a high returns, and we are a common target, being seniors. So I can speak to that as well, where you get these great offers and then you look further or closer into them and they're not what you thought they were. Number 8, use a monthly budget rule. A simple model, 50, 30, 20. 50% for your bills, food, and healthcare, 30% for your entertainment, hobbies, and travel, and 20% for emergency fund. And I can really share, my brother is so disciplined in that area. I think 50%, he does 50% savings. And I can recall in his military days, he lived off 50%, saved 50%. And he has always been successful with savings. Number 9, involve family and trusted advisors. Share key financial documents and password with trusted individuals. They better be real trusted. Consider financial power of attorney to handle affairs. If you become unable, review your will, your insurance, and your beneficiaries every few years. That's right. Keep that updated too, because you don't never know. Number 10, and our last one, stay engaged and resourceful. Join local centers and community centers, workshops for financial advice. Many banks and libraries offer free budgeting classes. Keep learning. Apps like Mint, YNAB, which is Your Need a Budget, or even a pen and paper method can work. Whatever you need to do to make sure you have a way to keep you sharp on top of your business. If you can't do it, find someone you can trust. I repeat, someone you can trust that will help keep you on track. I hope these tips been helpful, and I'll see you on the next lesson. All right. Have a good one. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe.